go. Beautiful day. Another beautiful day here in Tennessee, huh, Bella? Yes, yes, ma'am. What do you think? Bella is rapidly getting used to the new place. Definitely a lot less anxiety, and she's really enjoying the backyard, as we figured she would. Lots of smells to smell, especially since we do indeed have groundhogs out here. We've seen a number of groundhogs sniffing around our yard, so I imagine she smells them too. So that's pretty fun. Speaking of pretty, look at this. We've got roses out here, and we got daffodils too. We got daffodils out in the front lawn as well. And I haven't done a single thing with my with my plants yet. It's been all go, but I'm definitely gonna have to water them because we haven't gotten any rain here past couple of days. So yeah, gonna need to do that because they're still looking a little rough. Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am Cris the Girl, and today in this video we're gonna do kind of a good old-fashioned vlog sort of thing. I just finished up with work and there's just a few things that we're gonna do today. I figured I could catch you all up on what's been going on over here on this end with the whole moving and unpacking. Where are we with things? So I figured we could talk about that for a little bit. And also in this video, I thought we could go ahead and do the Target haul. If you all saw my video from how long ago was that? Like literally time has no meaning anymore. That feels like several years ago, but it's probably only like what, last week or the week before? I don't know, it doesn't matter. But I did a video talking about the Target Halloween drop of 2025. They released a couple of things online and I did buy some stuff. I did buy some stuff from Target and I have not unboxed it yet. It literally came like a couple of days before we moved from Florida here to Tennessee, and we literally just threw the boxes inside of the truck, and yeah, that was that. So I figured we could go ahead and unbox them together because I'm so excited to see them for the first time. And I happen to know exactly where the boxes are too. So how about that? It's one of those weird things. I don't know where a lot of stuff is, but I do know where my Target Halloween 2025 haul is. That's for dang sure. So I figured we could go ahead and do that together today. Also, I thought I would show you a couple things that I got from Epic Universe as well. Might as well throw that in there. And then yeah, just take you all along with me this evening and just kind of catch you up on what's been going on over here in this chaos. It's chaos. If I could sum it up in one word, it's chaos. So anyway, thank you for clicking on the video. Hope that you enjoy it. Grab a snack and a drink because we're doing a good old-fashioned vlog / Halloween haul. Let's get started. First of all, I'll just kind of give some updates on like what's been going on over here as far as the move goes. So we returned the truck yesterday, which I gotta tell y'all was just the biggest relief for the both of us. I'm so glad that truck is out of our lives now and all of that is done. So everything obviously is inside of this home right now. If it's not inside of the home, then it's in the garage. The garage is absolutely bonkers looking. But yeah, so anyway, we've got the couches in the living room. We've got a bunch of spooky stuff in here. We haven't done anything really with the living room, so this is not necessarily the configuration that we're gonna have like permanently. We got to play around with it and just see what we want to do. So it's just kind of been a catch-all place like the rest of the rooms in the house. But we did put the TV up here, and I think we both agree it might stay here. It might stay in this location. It's a good spot for it. It fits like perfectly. There's still plenty of room around the TV to place stuff and like use those really cool shelves. And honestly, I didn't have a plan for this space anyway. I didn't have any grand scheme of Halloween stuff or whatever. So I think that this actually kind of works out. But we did move the kitchen table into its position. This is basically where it's going to be. If you saw the house tour, I pretty much explained like this is basically the only place where you could put a kitchen table, like realistically. Obviously, you could put it anywhere that you freaking well want, but this place makes the most sense, and I like it here. This is wonderful. I love the windows. The space is really, really beautiful. So we got the kitchen table there. It's just covered, of course, with boxes. These are food items and such, and this is what I worked on all evening yesterday. So it's been interesting. It's been interesting here the first few days that we've been inside of this home. I guess I'm looking at this from a perspective of all that we went through to clean our previous home in Florida. We spent a lot of time, a lot of hours on our hands and knees scrubbing floorboards and, you know, doors, and trying to get every nook and cranny like clean of that house, because they really made it seem like you kind of have to do that in order to get your deposit back. So when I come to this home and that's not the case, and it's just like, why? Like, I've had to do a lot of cleaning. To summarize here, I've had to do a lot of cleaning in this home, and I'm not even close to being done with it yet. It's weird because some places in this house have been weirdly clean, like almost feels like unused clean, but it definitely hasn't been replaced or anything like that. It's not anything new. Like, for example, the kitchen cabinets in here, for the most part, were pretty dang clean. Some of them look just like they've barely been used, but then other cabinets look like they clearly did not run a vacuum through this or anything. It's just kind of weird. I spent quite a lot of time scrubbing the microwave. I spent my entire evening yesterday cleaning the kitchen, top to bottom, floor to ceiling, the front of the cabinets, the back of the cabinets. Just absolutely everything. The fridge, the freezer, the pantry, everything. I cleaned the window, every single one of the blinds on the window I cleaned yesterday, and it needed it. It kind of really needed it. So it's a little weird to me that the home would have been left like that. Like, clearly they didn't hire professional cleaners to clean it. So I don't know, just an interesting experience. I don't have the most history with renting out houses, so maybe that's just kind of a normal thing, but I was kind of hoping to avoid this going with a rental company and not just some random Joe Schmo off the street. I was kind of hoping like it would almost guarantee that the home was gonna be clean and I wouldn't have to do too much, but that hasn't really been the case here. I've had to do quite a bit, and there's still quite a bit that I will have to do. Now, I will say this too. I feel like this house has kind of been sitting here vacant for, I would guess, at least a month, if not maybe even more than that, just based off of everything that I've seen and kind of the dust buildup and stuff. So I will say that I think that has quite a bit to do with maybe what's going on here. But at the same time, the previous tenants just flat out really did not clean this place as well as maybe they should have. So who knows if they got their deposit back. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. The point of all of this 4-minute rant here is I haven't really been able to focus on unpacking very much because I feel like I have to clean everything before I can put stuff in it to unpack in the first place. So that's going to set me back quite a bit of time, and yeah, so that's where we're at with that. So last night I figured the kitchen was a really, really good place to really get started. I did also start on the primary bathroom too. I've been cleaning that little bits by little bits. I also cleaned the closet too, so that's ready to go. I've been trying to focus on the areas that are the most important. So the bathroom to me is like the most important, and then also the kitchen. Like, this was just a behemoth of a task to deal with. But I figured since I knew that we were going to be doing like grocery shopping and stuff soon, it was kind of important to get the kitchen cleaned. So it is clean. It's basically ready to go. And then the other thing that I will say too is this house reminds me so much of the place that I rented when I lived in Pennsylvania. Very, very, very briefly there. It reminds me so much of that because that was also an older home. Now that home was way older than this one. We think this one was built in the 90s. Nonetheless, we would guess that a lot of the fixtures in here and like the cabinetry and probably the stove and appliances and things like that, maybe not the fridge, but definitely the stove and the microwave are old. And I would guess we're here since the very beginning. You know what I mean? Probably the same with the cabinets if I had to guess. So that's a lot to expect out of old things, out of an older house, you know what I mean? So I definitely am managing my expectations here like as best as I possibly can. That's just kind of what you get with an older home. So it's fine. It's totally fine. It's not a big deal. Do I wish that I wasn't spending all of my free time cleaning? Yeah, of course. I'm kind of sick of it at this point, but it is what it is. And overall, the house is clean and it looks great and it's absolutely beautiful and no regrets in any way, shape, or form. So it's not a big deal. It's just that's mainly what I've been dealing with and focusing over on this end. So I've invested in quite a few more cleaning products because ironically enough, I suppose, we left most of the cleaning products in our Florida home so Jay could touch up things before he left and all of that stuff, when really I needed all of that crap here in this home, not in that home. So it is what it is. Anyway, that's what I've been dealing with. Been doing a lot of cleaning. Also, let me show you the garage here really quick just so you can see what we're dealing with. Boxes on boxes on boxes on boxes and totes. And no, all of this stuff is not staying in the garage. This is stuff that a lot of it will get unpacked. So yeah, this is gonna be my life for quite some time. Now let me show you the other thing that I've also been dealing with. We've been having internet issues over here. So this is my workstation, temporary workstation for the time being, by the way. It's in the primary bedroom, and I gotta tell you, I had mixed feelings about this initially, but I kind of like it. I might actually make this my workspace. And I'm up here because this area kind of gets the best signal. So this is the downside of living in a rural spot. So that's come with some unique things to have to get used to over here. And one of those things is internet issues. And of course, it arrived on Saturday, tried hooking it up on Sunday. It didn't work. Had to have a technician come out. The soonest they could come out was today, Tuesday, by the way. And they came, and sure enough, it's not an easy fix. The cable is disconnected, and they have to run the cable across the street. And the technician couldn't do that on his own. They have to get special permission and deal with I don't know, guys. They have to get special permission to do it. So that's what we're dealing with now, is no internet, and it could be, they estimated 5 business days, but we really truly have no idea how long it's going to take to get internet here. So that's really exciting. I invested in, it's plugged in right now, in a hotspot, in a Verizon hotspot, which I kind of needed to do anyway, just, for my job and what we do in general with YouTube. I think it's a good thing to have just a hotspot. I've also been using my phone as a hotspot too, but I just decided to go ahead and invest in an actual one. And so that's what I've been using, and it's been serviceable. It's definitely getting the job done, which is important. And the job meaning my 9-to-5 job that requires internet for me to work it. So It's been a little stressful. It's been a little stressful. Hopefully, everybody keep your fingers crossed for us that the internet issues will get figured out sooner rather than later. It makes me wonder once again about the previous tenants. Like, what the crap did they do? Do they not have internet here? Like clearly they didn't go through Xfinity. That's what we're using here. So that's not the case. It's weird. It's been interesting, you guys. It's been interesting. So it is several hours later. We went to the grocery store and finally picked up some groceries. So that's exciting. We have food to eat here now. And we've been pulling out, or Jay's been pulling out the boxes for the kitchen stuff. So like all of the mugs, the pots and the pans and stuff like that. So since he is leaving, unfortunately, to go back to Florida here pretty soon, we're trying to think of like, okay, what can he do before he leaves to help with the unpacking process here? So I thought maybe grabbing some of the heavier boxes out of the garage and pulling them in here would be a huge help to me. So we're kind of starting that process. But anyway, before it gets too dark here, I want to go ahead and get started on these hauls. I'm going to start with what I picked up from Epic Universe. So if you missed that huge, gigantic, long video, I don't blame you. But we stayed just a couple days before we left Florida. We stayed at the Helios Grand Hotel over at Epic Universe. And it was an amazing stay. That also feels like 50,000 freaking years ago. And I picked up a couple of things from there and from my last trip at Epic Universe for a while. First of all, I picked up a pair of really cute little shorts here. They're very, very wrinkled, but they are like the sweatpant shorts. And I've been eyeing these for a little while now. And the thing is, I work from home, so any kind of comfy clothing out there, I'm all about it. I will get a lot of use out of it. And so I figured these would be good. I've worn them several times now. They're incredibly comfortable. These are the youth sweatpants, sweat shorts, I guess. So there's that too. It's like a size extra large or whatever, but they fit and they're super comfy. So I got these. Also, I alluded to this, I believe, in that video, but I also got one of the grand opening shirts. Jay got one too. It's just this really, really cool print. I know I pointed it out in the video. Had to get this, of course, because we weren't there on the actual grand opening, but we were there around the time of the grand opening. So very cool shirt. The other stuff that I wanted to get while I was at Epic Universe was some ornaments. So I said this a little while ago, but what I wanted to do was get an ornament for each of the portals at Epic Universe. And so I already have one for Dark Universe and How to Train Your Dragon Land. So I needed one for Super Nintendo World and Harry Potter. Are those all the portals? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they have one for Celestial Park, but
oh yeah.
I don't know if they do.
I don't know if I didn't see any. They barely had any ornaments, period. Like, let's be honest here. Specifically, like, they had tons of Harry Potter ornaments, sure, but nothing's for the specific new portal in Epic Universe, so I had to make do with keychains. I just got some keychains, so I got a little Niffler head, decapitated Niffler head keychain that I will use as a ornament, and then a cute little Yoshi keychain that I will also use as an ornament. So we had to make do. And then finally here, I picked up some magnets, which is really, I don't know, do we take these out of the packaging and put them up on the fridge? I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. The thing is that they also say the grand opening on there. So I feel like these are also like kind of collector items sort of things. But I've also never really been one to like keep things in the box, keep things in mint condition. Like if I buy something, like I kind of want to use it, you know? That's just the kind of person that I am. I'm not trying to resell these at any point or whatever. Like I just want to be able to have them for hopefully the rest of my life, to be able to be like, yeah, I was there around the grand opening of Epic Universe. Like that's history right there. So anyway, I got these two magnets, How to Train Your Dragon Land and Dark Universe. And that is all the stuff that I got from our last trip from Epic Universe. All right, now the moment that we have all been waiting for, I'm gonna open up the stuff that I got from Target. So I got two things from Target. We'll start with this big guy here. And again, if you watch the video, then you know what this is. And I'm so excited to see it. And I think Jay is gonna love this. Jay.
Oh, wow. Oh, cool.
What do you think?
The monster.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. I saw that online, as you all saw if you watched that video, and I was like, oh, I have to have it. I have to have it, and I don't want to take the chance of not finding it in the stores, since we did miss out on one of these decals last year, and it's gonna haunt me till the end of my days, I swear to goodness. So I just figured, you know what? Whatever. Let's just buy it online, so now I have it, and we can all move on with our lives. So, yeah. Cool, huh?
I cannot wait for Halloween in this house.
I know. It's practically already here. It's scary to me. It's scary to probably a lot of people. If you don't like clutter, this is terrifying. And then finally, we got this box here. What's in the box? I've been a little nervous about this because Target is kind of notorious for not shipping their stuff in the best way possible. So, ooh, this is intriguing. This is the first thing that I saw, was just a bunch of shiny material. Ah, there he is. Okay, I'm so excited about this. Also, I should have put like a little bit more fanfare on this, because it is a big deal. If you're a spooky person, if you're a Halloween shopper out there, it's the first Halloween pickup of 2025, you guys. That's a big deal. Last year, the first pickup was Crate and Barrel. I always do that. Cracker Barrel. I finally got the witch statue. She's actually just right over there. And that was the first Halloween pickup of 2024. And now these guys are the first pickup of 2025. Very, very, very exciting. So, round of applause, everybody. We did it. We have arrived. I'm a huge fan of aliens. Actually, let me show you. He's literally right in front of me. Look at that. Joanne skeleton. It's as if I planned it. But Joanne made that available. Rest in peace, Joanne. Last year, the alien skeleton, and I flipped over him. I spent way more money than evidently I ever had to on that guy, so that's really exciting. But here we are. Nobody else thought it was cool except for me, so that's great. What else is new? But anyway, the point is I'm a fan of aliens. I think that they're really creepy and just cool in general. It gives me a 90s vibe. And so we had to go with the alien hanger guy here. His dress is so cool. It's so pretty and shiny. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, he's pretty big. He's got big hands. His hands are the same size as mine, and he's got better manicured fingernails than I do, so that's also something. But yeah, cool. He's got his little space helmet here. He's adorable, and he looks like he's in pretty good shape. His helmet's maybe like a little scuffed, but I think that I can just clean over that, and he should be fine. You see?
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Will we turn them on?
I am enjoying your activity of trick and or treating.
Isn't that cool?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be back now. That is so cool. I love the alien stuff.
Yeah.
Why are the Earthlings wearing costumes?
Bella likes it.
Yep.
They look scary enough without them.
It's just me.
And he's got dad jokes.
Yeah,
It's an alien
he does.
dad.
He does. Yeah, he's really freaking cool. One of the things that also sold me on this was the kind of sci-fi, like old school sci-fi music in the background. So he's awesome. I am super, super, super pleased. I knew I would be. As long as he worked and came in one piece, I knew I was going to be a happy camper. So there you go, you guys. The first Halloween pickups of 2025. They're from Target. Honestly, that was not on my bingo card, to be honest with you. But here we are. Target came through. I'll be honest with you all. I have no clue what's going on out there Halloween-wise. Absolutely no idea. I feel like I've stepped away from the scene for even just a few days here, and I already feel like I'm missing out on a ton of stuff. I feel like people are telling me stuff all the time on YouTube in my comments, like, Cris, you gotta check out blah 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 blah. And it's like I'm trying to just I'm trying to unpack. I'm trying to deal with this chaos over here. I can't even think about Halloween stuff right now. But all of that being said, we are gonna get back into it here pretty dang soon. Just obviously right now in these first few days of moving here, it's just no. I can't be sitting on my phone looking for Halloween stuff. It has not happened. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be getting back into the swing of things here pretty soon. In fact, potentially the next video you see is gonna be Halloween shopping related. So if you like that sort of thing, stay tuned for that. In fact, stay tuned in general, because obviously the season has only just begun, and we are going to be doing still, nonetheless, no matter what chaos is going on here, we're going to be doing all the Halloween shopping. I can't wait to check out the local stores. I'm very, very nervous. I'm nervous. I hope that they come through. Tennessee, I hope your stores come through for your girl, because we got a lot of Halloween shopping to do. We got a house to fill with stuff. And also, I'll plug another future video here too. I do want to also make another video, kind of like a pre-Halloween vlog sort of thing. I kind of did this last year where we did a bit of cleaning, and I kind of spitfired a few ideas of Halloween themes I was thinking about doing, and I want to do that again this year too, so that'll be coming up soon. And yeah, I figured we'd walk around the house and I can give a few of my ideas of what I have in mind for this year and different areas that we can decorate and such. So that will be in a future video as well. Needless to say, lots of adventures coming up here very, very soon. So yeah, anyway, this was the main focus of this video, was this guy right here. Super, super, super exciting. He is amazing.
Trick or treat. Do you have any DNA samples for me to eat?
He's awesome. He's awesome. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's called eucalyptus. I thought you'd like it.
Yeah. Here, show the fine folks. Look at that.
Check out my Halloween costume.
Yeah.
It's called eucalyptus.
Yeah. So this is a half shower curtain.
Because we have a half shower.
Yeah, if you saw the house tour, then you saw the shower situation in the primary bathroom, and it's kind of weird. So we ordered a special shower curtain for it, and now hopefully it won't be super wet, the floor.
Yeah, that should do it.
It's, yeah, pretty bad. Dark Universe. There we go. Put them on the fridge. They're all set to go. Also, check out what Jay got me the other day. Birds of Tennessee. Obviously a lot of birds around here, so I'm excited to keep track of them and see what we see in the backyard. All right, Jay just took Bella on a walk, and I'm starting up this pizza here. We found the pizza spinner, so we're all good over here. And Jay picked this up from Sam's Club today. A fresh pizza, so that's exciting. First time trying this. I forgot about these. I also picked these up from Epic Universe. Mini milk chocolate graham crackers. These are so good. All right, well, with all of that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. I wanna keep it a little bit shorter than what I've been doing lately. I've been putting out some long videos. I apologize about that. So yeah, just wanted to really mainly focus on the haul, which is very exciting, but also kind of wanted to update you all on what's been going on over here. It's tough because we're both exhausted and we haven't really been getting a lot of sleep because we've just been doing all of the things, all of the cleaning, all of the packing, all of the moving, all of the unpacking. And so we haven't really been taking care of ourselves, to be honest with you all. And it's starting to, I think it's starting to catch up to both of us. And so I think what I'm actually gonna do tonight is just kind of take it a little bit easy. There's a lot of things that I could be doing, but I think tonight I'm going to just not do those things. And what I really want to do is like unpack my altar. Like I haven't unpacked my altars yet, and that is kind of killing me. So I think I'm going to focus on that tonight and figure out where I want to put those and just kind of take it easier and hopefully get to sleep a little bit earlier, because everything is a lot easier to deal with when you have energy for it, when you have enough sleep. And I'm definitely at a point where that is not happening, so it feels like everything is like detrimental and like worse than it actually is. And it's not, like, it's not a big deal. The internet thing is like really crappy, but I have a hotspot and it's working. So the most important thing is that I'm able to do my 9-to-5 job, and I'm able to do my 9-to-5 job. So it is what it is. The only thing that really kind of sucks about it is YouTube, like not being able to upload the videos to YouTube easily is the worst thing, but it's okay. We figured out a way around it, so it's not a big deal. Eventually, all of this stuff is gonna get done, and it's gonna be great. Moving is never fun, but the funnest part to me is this part right here. It's unpacking and figuring out where everything's gonna go, and it's been an enjoyable process overall, and it's gonna be a lot more enjoyable if we just get some actual good sleep and some rest here. So that's what I'm going to focus on tonight and kind of going forward as well. So I don't know. I didn't want to come on here and just list off like all the things that like were annoying me and stuff, but that's just kind of what's been going on lately. It's just it's a lot. It's been a lot over here. But once again, overall, like, cannot state this enough. I love this house. It's so beautiful and comfy cozy. Like, I know once we get everything in place, it's gonna be so comfy cozy. Like, I love being in the living room here. I love being in the kitchen, and like when I'm doing the dishes, looking out the window and hearing the birds and feeling the wind. The weather here has been so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I know it's not always gonna be that way, but like lately, the past few days, no notes. It's been amazing. And yeah, I just thoroughly enjoying my time here, and just looking forward to every day of unpacking and getting a bit more settled. So thank you all for watching this video. I wanted to make it short, but then I ran it here at the end, so sorry. But thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for bearing with me through all of this chaos. I really appreciate it. Also, thank you 35,000 subscribers. That is amazing. Huge thank you for coming aboard this crazy train over here. Thank you for being a part of the channel and for wanting to stick around and watch these videos. It really seriously means the world to me, and I just thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all of your support. I've already received just so many wonderful, beautiful comments of welcome to Tennessee, so happy you're here. I've had a few people reach out to me like, make sure you do this, make sure you do this, and it's wonderful. Like, keep them coming. All the suggestions of what we should do and all that is wonderful. And yeah, I just really appreciate you all so much. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Got all the adventures coming up here, as I always say, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, everyone. See you later.